We continue today learning how to work out the aches and pains caused by texting too much or being on a computer all day.
All right, so next thing I'm going to show you is how to release the hamstring. So again, from sitting a lot or just overactive in sports or anything like this, you can use a lacrosse ball. They're pretty affordable, also dense enough to be able to release the muscle tissue in the hamstrings. It's a very strong muscle. So any table or hard countertop or chair will work. You want to keep the ball at the end of the table, starting up about a quarter way up the hamstring. You can lean over the leg, find the spot that feels the most tender again. And once you find it, you're going to go in and out, extending and flexing your knee.
Donadio says 5 good reps are good with the lacrosse ball, and then repeat the motion as you move the ball up your hamstring. Hamstrings can get super tight from sitting all day in an office environment, and some companies recognize this.
A lot of them are bringing people in that are ergonomics, so that word we talked about, evaluators, to help set up their computers the right way to take pressure off of their necks.
And then there are flex bars.
As you can see, it's got little ridges on it, so it can grip, and it's rubber, it's flexible, so it actually bends around the tissue.
You can do the multitude of different exercises with this. One of the main things we like to use it for is massaging out for the thumbs and the hands. So it's rubbery, it does have a little bit of a give to it, but you can massage out the tendons on top of the hand to help again with a lot of computer work or just overactiveness in the hands in general.
So if we're overused in these tendons, basically what we need to do is to loosen that tissue up. So what it looks like is we're actually kind of like rolling a flour tortilla out.
Dr. Hightower says trying to prevent hand-related tech injuries or working it out naturally and with patience should be your first option, because if not...
If this does not respond well to physical therapy or the non-steroidal anti-inflammatory drugs, or the other conservative therapies, what they're going to do is they're going to go in there and they're going to cut that ligament, which releases the pressure on the nerves.
Although there is not much study on the connection between technology and these injuries, Dr. Hightower says it's up to you to take the initiative.
You'll see people also switching over to sit-to-stand desks, so they're giving them those kind of options. Some people will even get treadmill desks so they can walk and keep moving. Because we're starting to recognize as a scientific community the importance of movement. We're finding that sitting is actually the worst thing that you can do for your body if you're sitting for hours and hours and hours. So one thing we always encourage people is to get up and move around. Keep changing your environment. So every 30 to 45 minutes, get up, stretch, go walk down the hall, get a drink of water. Just don't stay where you are. So if it's standing too long, switch it up, sit down. If you're sitting too long, switch it up, get up, move around.
Tomorrow is Gear Friday. We'll take a look at all the gadgets and where you can get them. KFOX 14, Carpe Diem. To rewatch tonight's Carpe Diem or catch up on any past segments you may have missed, just go to kfoxtv.com and click on the Community tab.